Standing out in a crowded marketplace is difficult for some financial advisors, but it all comes down to building a great brand. I'm here today with two financial advisors who are currently rebranding their firms. Paul Muller, Pete Bush. Guys, welcome.
Thank you, Matt.
So Pete, tell me, why is differentiating yourself and your practice so important today?
Well, consumers have a lot of choice, and it's very difficult to tell the difference between a bank, a mutual fund company, an independent advisor, a corporate, brokerage wirehouse. So in order to get to the types of clients that you want to attract, you have to position yourself to be attractive to them. You have to build a better magnet, basically.
Yes. So building that better magnet can be difficult. Now you guys are in the process of rebranding. Talk to me about what it was like before and why you decided to rebrand.
Sure. So when we really looked at our firm and what we were good at and the things that we may need improving upon, and also the environment, we all know what's going on in the regulatory environment, we all know what's going on in technology. So we felt it was important just in order to get away from the cliche and some of the stereotypes of the industry, and then to build a business that we're extremely proud of, that definitely sets us apart from the masses.
And we've seen a lot of those cliches when it comes to brands, right, Pete? I mean, we've all seen the lighthouse. We've all seen the worried couple on the front of websites.
Hands.
Yes, exactly.
On the beach.
Right, right.
So how did you escape from those cliches as you guys rebranded?
Well, ours is all about confidence. It wasn't really an aha moment. It was sort of a realization that everybody that walked through our doors was looking for their own version of the same thing, and they weren't able to put a label on it, but it was confidence. They want to get out of bed in the morning, put their feet on the floor, and not be worried about financial matters, not have financial anxiety. So we're rebranding our process around the confident wealth experience, and that is, again, getting outside of the cliches and getting to something emotional that drives people.
So what were some of those new hooks that you guys have put into your branding?
So I think the biggest new hook is that we are setting ourselves up as a retirement advice planning and implementation firm. We got out of the money management business in 2009. I took that as an opportunity to really reach out to my clients and say, what is it that you really like about what we do for you? And we're 15 miles from Midtown Manhattan, and not one of them said, Paul, you're the greatest money manager, and that's why we're with you. So when we looked at this rebrand, we're like, well, what are the things that we really can continue to monopolize, that we do really well? And we do really good planning, we give really good advice, and we can implement what we say anywhere.
It's similar to us. I mean, we've separated planning and advice from implementing the advice, and that model has worked really well for us. I know a lot of advisors have trouble justifying planning fees and have their planning services sort of wrapped into an AUM fee or add-on or whatever there, but our clients have really responded to planning retainers for planning and advice, and then the tray of tools are the products and services of our industry, some of which use us to implement them, and then some of them have their own solutions, or maybe their money is tied up in a 401k and they really don't have a way to have it managed from the outside. So having that dual system that's flexible enough for a client to choose how to work with us has actually worked out really, really well.
So it starts by defining who you are, what you do, but then how do you guys amplify, how are you planning to amplify and get that message out there? What's kind of the plan, Pete?
Well, as recently as a couple of weeks ago, we engaged with a branding and strategy firm in our local market that, as fate would have it, works with a lot of our top clients. And they are a branding strategy. They're looking at updating our logo and our look and our website and integrating this confidence story across our business. And so going outside and getting professional help, I think financial advisors, the creative ones anyway, can get to a certain level with marketing, but the really true creative people, they're not financial advisors.
You're absolutely right. So Paul, how are you going to get your message out there to your clients and prospects?
It's a great question. And so what we've done is we've spent the past almost 2 years, but really the last 6 months of building the infrastructure. The infrastructure primarily being our website. We've spent a lot of time and money on a website. I mean, it's absurd. I never in a million years would have thought, spending the amount of money, but I mean, that's it. I mean, and you have 15 seconds to capture that viewer. So, we spent a lot of time there. So we're going to have the new website rolling out here this year. From there, we're also building more policies and procedures around what it is that we're how we're interacting with clients more, so that the people, we call them visionaries now, our employees.
Yeah.
So we call them as vision retirement, a play on words, our visionaries, so that so that clients know what they're going to get.
And Pete, is that kind of your strategy too in terms of who and how you're going to market, in terms of the people you want to reach?
Well, absolutely. When you go through a strategy change like this, everybody that's successful in this business has a client onboarding process. This is more of a reboarding process. You're changing some things that people have already grown accustomed to, and so it's more a matter of realigning them with your new strategy, and we're calling that reboarding versus onboarding.
That's really great. It was great. It was a great chance to talk and some great insights. Thank you both. For Investment News, I'm Matt Ackerman.